What's this?
Breakfast.
Oh, very nice. What have you done?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry. Thanks.
It's okay. I hope it's a boy.
Ah. Oh, so do I. Or a girl.
What's wrong?
It's cold. I don't like it too hot in the mornings. Thanks. Mwah!
Morning, Martin.
Oh, sorry, Ken. I was miles away.
Take you've had no news.
No, I've just bought this to see if there's anything that might give us a lead.
Well, I'm sure if there was something, the police would be following it out.
Yeah, you just feel like you should be doing something.
Yeah, I know. Has he got any money?
Well, his bank card's gone. He has his own account, so whether he's dipping into it or not, I couldn't say.
The bank could. And if he was, they should be able to tell you which branch the withdrawal's being made at.
Yeah? And then we'd know which town he was in as well. Thanks, Ken.
Not at all. If anybody can feel for you in the matter of maverick stepchildren, it's me.
There we are, son. Due to a staff shortage at home, we're forced to have breakfast at this small but reasonably well-run outpost of the Baldwin Empire. Alma, 2 full English when you got a minute.
Oh, Dad, can you leave out the,
What, the black pudding?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be joking. Best thing to come out of this neck of the woods since the spinning Jenny. No, you try it again. They'd probably be giving you cheap imitations at school. Hang on a minute. Alma, don't you think you ought to leave the chat until you've got more time?
I need some help.
Well, all right. Well, what about Gail? Well, I know her boy's got walkabout, but she's not doing any good at home, is she? She might as well come in here, take her mind off things.
Mike, the woman is distraught.
All right, all right. Well, what about Roy?
Well, who do you think I was ringing?
No reply.
Well, obviously.
Well, Mark and I have got to get to the factory, so what about these breakfasts?
Hey, any news?
No, nothing, Alma.
Oh, well, I just thought we'd come in here. Do you want a cup of tea or something?
Yes, please. Gail's mum's round, so...
I thought while you were escaping Audrey.
well, no, I'm waiting for the bank to open, but, yeah, I suppose I am escaping Audrey.
Don't you think Gail needs to get out the house as well?
Look, why don't you just go and sit down and I'll bring it over?
Right. Oh no, the black pudding, nice and thick. We've run out.
This list you gave us of the stuff he's taken, could you say what colour the T-shirts were so we know what he might be wearing?
Yeah, there was a red one with a stripe and a pale grey one. Was a bit washed out, really.
Oh, excuse me. Would you like to record?
What?
The outgoing message. I mean, it's better if it's your voice. Or Martin's, I suppose.
Not now.
Oh.
You mentioned a poster.
Yes, we'll need a photograph, preferably...
Well, would you like me to do it then?
What?
Well, it's my voice on it now, of course, but then it's our number.
Yes, Mother, do whatever you like. Preferably.
Preferably a better one than the snap you gave us yesterday, as we'll be blowing it up and...
Oh, excuse me, but could you just keep your voice down when I do it? Thanks.
Ooh, thank you.
Hello. Mr. and Mrs. Platt are not available at the moment, but you may leave a message after the tone.
Oh, do you know, Betty, my neck still isn't right. It's just like there's a tight band right across there.
Oh.
Derek did offer to loosen it up for me because he's very good at manipulation.
Aren't all men Mavis, love?
Pardon? Oh, yes. Anyway, his back's gone now, so he can't reach. I mean, I offered to lie down for him.
I don't think you should be telling me all this, Mavis.
Anyway, he says every movement's agony to him. That's £2.45.
Hey, Adam.
Please.
Darling.
Thank you. I do think that men exaggerate, don't you, Betty? I mean, well, it's not as if he did the Sundays. Mind you, I'm not going to do those again, nor any other come to that.
Well, let's hope you get your original paperboy back at work again. Is that not right, Don?
What? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
No developments, then?
Well, not that I know of. Mind you, why should anybody tell me? It seems in times of crisis I don't count as family anymore.
Did the police not come to see you?
Look, I did note, but answer the questions.
What did they want to know?
Well, about when he was staying with me.
Well, that were a couple of years back.
Yeah, well, I was much interested in why, as in when.
It's just a bit serious there, don't you think?
How recent?
It's about 6 months.
Well, that's fine. May I?
Yes, of course.
Mind you, I don't suppose they'd be looking very happy at the moment, so perhaps that's just as well, oh dear.
I'm sorry.
I just started to arrange the album, but I didn't finish. You know, something cropped up.
Oh, is that...
Grandad.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
Now, don't go reading anything into anything.
Mother!
No, come on, it's only a bit of scribble.
Oh, it's all right.
Flaming time that was.
Where have you been?
To see the bank manager. It was Ken's idea. You know, to see if anything's happening with Nick's account. But oh no, he can't tell me. Customer confidentiality.
Oh, no, but Nick's only a child.
Did you tell them he was missing?
Yes, of course. He said he needed police confirmation.
Well, if you'd like to go back, Mr. Platt, I'll come with you.
Would you?
Sure.
Right. See you in a bit.
Hey, are you all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, if you want a cushion for your back, there's one at office.
Oh, no, if he sees me using it, he might twig.
There's no wrong with being pregnant.
Don't know whether he'll think that.
The latest in a long line of successful Baldwin enterprises. All hard at it, I see.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin.
Good.
It's that new supervisor, Mr. Baldwin.
No, Ida. But in a couple of decades, who knows? He could be operations manager or senior accountant. Right, everyone, turn off your machines. I've got an important announcement to make. Now, I'm sure you'll all be delighted to hear that Baldwin Sportswear, despite considerable opposition, has won the contract to supply our local team with all the kit for the Weatherfield Wildebeests.
Oh, were they when they're at all?
Orway.
Well, I'm glad they're not waterfall. They'd be out in it for us, wouldn't they?
Hey, speak for yourself.
All right, settle down. Now, the Weatherfield Wildebeests are an ice hockey team. They're relatively new, but they've got great potential. And as you know, ice hockey gear takes a lot of hammering, so it's got to be good quality work. Even so, there's a considerable turnover, which will mean lots of production line runs for us. And there are plenty more ice hockey teams out there. It's a growing sport, so who knows? A couple of years' time, we could be exporting to Canada or the US of A. So, I'm looking for somebody to take over this very important project and report personally to me. So what do you say, Sally?
Me?
Yes, you. Come in the office. We'll run over the details.
Mr. Baldwin? Look, I don't think I've been here long enough.
It's a bonus if you're not one of the rabble.
Hey, now, hang on.
Look, you'll be all right. I'm taking the lad away for a couple of days' holiday. It's a good opportunity for you to run the show without me looking over your shoulder.
But
Look, in case of emergency, there's my mobile phone number.
What do you think I should do about the house?
No, Mum, this has got to be your decision.
Yeah, but it affects you.
I know. I'm not having you saying in a few years' time that you sold or didn't sell your part of the house to me dad to suit me. That'll be him. All right, mate.
Hey, son, how you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Liz?
Hi.
Right, well, we know why I'm here. I said I'll give you till Monday. I've been reasonable. Very reasonable, as a matter of fact. So I just want a straight answer. Anyway, look, I've brought my checkbook along, so if you like, I can write you out a cheque for the whole thing right now.
No.
What?
No, that's my answer. I'm not selling.
What?
If it's to be sold, it's to be sold to a third party.
And what if it doesn't sell?
Tough.
Right then, fair play. I've given you every chance, but you're determined to be vindictive, aren't you? Do you realise, Elizabeth, you're just cutting your nose off to spite your face, so you are?
No. I'm cutting you off, and you can get your nose right out of here.
Oh, don't worry your head. I'm just going to take a wee dander down the building society right now, so you can just sit here and think. Because if this house doesn't sell, and you can't make the mortgage repayments, don't come running to me. No. For I'll be set up in my own place. See you around.
So, now you can go out, and if he phones, it can leave a message.
Well, he might. on the other hand.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say, love. Some people don't like talking to machines, but I mean, everybody, well, mostly everybody these days has one. Although now you've got ours, our friends are going to wonder what's happened.
Yes, OK, Mother.
And listen, now, you mustn't go worrying about what the police will be thinking.
What?
Well, if that WPC what's-it comes back, I'll have a chat with her and explain about Sarah Louise scribbling out Don's face. Though, frankly, I'd like to do a darn sight more to the original. I mean, fancy telling all those things. I mean, all families have their ups and downs.
There's nothing Don said that would cause the police...
It's not what he said, Gail. It's the way that he said it. I mean, and it's a joke coming from a man who drove the kid off in the first...
Yeah, all right, Mother, leave it.
No, but it's true.
Look, nobody knows why Nick left. Nobody. Can't you understand that?
Yes. I can understand that. I'm not saying otherwise. But, I mean, he shouted at Nick, didn't he, when he wouldn't put money in his business?
That was us. We wouldn't let Nick.
Exactly. So that's why he's going to have it in for you. That's why he's trying to make out that the lad went off because you and Martin were giving him a hard time.
Well, maybe that's right, Ma'am. Maybe that's why he did leave.
Oh, don't be so silly.
Nobody knows. I mean, we might just as well say you drove him away. You had words with him before you left. You said so yourself.
Oh, well, now, that is typical, isn't it? I knew you'd come round to blaming me.
I am not blaming you.
Now, look here, lady. I have been here every day. I have been as much help as anybody could.
Mother...
I have looked after those little ones. I have given you an answering machine.
Mother, just leave.
Well, I know whose fault it is, even if you won't.
Leave, will you?
What?
Please. I just can't take any more. Just go.
Yeah, well, we're doing what we can, you know. Orders around there now. I think, though, the young people really appreciate the steadying hand of some mature person at times like this. But it's very worrying, Ken, very worrying.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I've worked with teenagers past 30 years, but I make no claims to understanding it.
You know, you read about kids running away, you know, but you don't grasp the full horror until it's happened to one of your own.
Makes all other problems fade into insignificance. I mean, look at this renaming of the street, for instance. I mean, sure, at a time like this, you must really feel, well, what does it matter?
I'm going out to the town hall on Wednesday. Actually, I've been looking up the relevant bylaws, you know. Did you know you've got to give notification of variation under the Highways Act? I mean, it's very interesting. It's far more complicated than you might think.
Oh, Alf. Oh, it's terrible.
What, news of Nick?
No, not that. It's Gail. She's been so unreasonable. Oh, I need a drink.
I'll get it. No, go on, I'll get these. What would you like?
A double brander. And you will too when I tell you.
After you.
Oh, no, I don't want a drink. Vera, can I have a word with you? And Jack?
What about?
Can I come through?
Well, I've got some serving to do. I'm just serving Kenny. What?
Get 2 double brandies, please, Jack.
Betty, can you take over, love? Yeah. Here, come through. And you.
I'll just serve Kenny.
Go on, I'll do it. 2 doubles, was it?
Afraid so.
OK, love.
I mean, I'd fixed up the answer phone and everything. Oh, it's that Don Brennan's fault. I mean, no right to go mentioning money to the lad. And then he's trying to cover his tracks by implying that Martin's some kind of cruel stepfather.
Did he say that to the police?
No, but it's obvious he would. Someone should go round there.
Now, hold on a minute, Audrey. Harsh words never proved anything.
Oh, Alf, that is so typical of you.
Right. Here we are.
Oh, thanks, Ken.
Ken, now, what do you think one should do if someone was making out to the police?
No, I'm sorry, Audrey, I've got to go. I've got an appointment and, good heavens, is that the time?
Yeah, well, cheers anyway, Ken. I'll let you know what happens on Wednesday.
I just wanted to clear air with both of you. Now, I know Jack meant well, offering to help me with costs if I didn't want to go through with it. And I'm sorry I were rude when you came to back him up, but you'd have been wasting your breath, because I'm going to have this baby.
Hang on. Back him up, did you say?
Yeah.
Look, it were his idea, not mine. I'm on your side.
I didn't come round to persuade you not to. I came round to give you some support. And I've told you what I think about you and your daft suggestion.
Yes, you have, Vera, more than once. Look, all I'm saying is at times like this, you've got to look at all the options. Now, if you've done that and decided, fair enough. Right, there must be a few things you girls want to talk about, so I suggest you get them done. In the meantime, Vera, there is no sense in harping on about what is past. I'll be in the bar.
Audrey, do you think this is really necessary?
Well, you may not think so, Al, but things need to be served.
Yeah. Oh, it's you. Something up.
There certainly is. But it's best said inside than out on the street for all to hear. So what lies have you been telling the police?
What are you talking about? I only answered the questions.
I heard you going on about Martin not being his real dad.
Well, he isn't.
Look, Audrey, let's go, because it's only going
No. Let her have a say. She'll be saying enough round place when I'm not here. I might as well have it to my face.
Our girl is in a terrible state and it's your fault.
Mine?
Yeah, telling the police that Nicky comes from a bad home.
Who says?
I heard you last night. And I bet they've been round here today and all before coming to us. Because from the questions they were asking, I could see someone was planting nasty ideas.
Audrey.
Right, let me put you straight. I told them the truth, no more, no less. The lad lived with me for 4 months because he wasn't getting on with his parents. Now, that is a fact.
That was years ago.
2 years ago. Now, this year, they went on holiday and he stayed at home. And you were supposed to be keeping an eye on them, which is what this is all about. You're just trying to shift the blame.
Now, you see, I said he would try and twist things. You tried to get that lad to put money in your stupid business and Gail wouldn't let him. And now you're out to cause trouble for her out of sheer spite.
That's not true.
Do you know you are sick? You are sick and malicious.
Audrey, love.
Get out my house.
Oh, I am going. It's no wonder Josie left you. You are evil, Don. You should be locked up.
Get out!
Oh.
Look, Don, things have gone...
You and all, go on.
Look, you see what you've done?
It's Rob.
Ta-ra, lovey.
Should I clear this lot away, love?
Oh, yeah, thanks, Betty, love.
What was all that about?
Sit down, I'll tell you. Everybody else will know soon enough. It's about young Tricia.
She's pregnant.
How did you know?
Well, I guessed.
And have you guessed who her father is and all?
Well, with her wanting to come round here and have a little talk, yes, I mean, there's only 2 possibilities. Well, no, just the one possibility.
Hey, watch it. No, you're right.
You're Terry.
Yeah,
Well, she was after his address.
Anyway, it looks like I'm going to be a grandmother again. No thanks to that big lump. If he'd have had his way...
Just stop it, Vera, just stop it! Betty.
Yeah?
Do you mind going back out? I need a word.
Right.
Let's just get this straight, eh? I was quite prepared to support this girl in whatever way she wanted.
Oh, aye.
All right, and now she's made her mind up, we'll go along with it. But make no mistake, Vera, this is going to be no easy ride for any of us.
Look, I don't see why.
Oh, come on, Vera. I mean, she's not exactly your ideal daughter-in-law, is she?
She's not my daughter-in-law. And she's never likely to be either.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, she's a bit, wayward, isn't she?
Oh, look at you. Look, she'll make a good mother. I know she will.
Let's hope so. All I'm saying, it's not going to be easy. All sorts of things could happen. I mean, like, our Terry could come back.
When's Nick coming home?
We don't know exactly, darling.
Hey, got it.
Come through.
Look, there's 150 taken out 2 days before he left.
Well, is that good or bad?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, all right. It proves he's not going to be sleeping in a cardboard box, doesn't it?
Well, unless he's been mucked.
Oh, come on. If he'd been seriously hurt, then would...
Seriously hurt?
Well, yeah, enough to require hospital attention, then the police would have been informed and they'd have been in touch.
Are you sure?
Oh, come on, Gail. I've worked on A&E long enough. I know the drill, don't I?
So he's all right?
Well, yeah, I'm sure he's all right.
What happens when the money runs out?
Sooner the better.
What?
Well, because when it runs out, you'll have to go to a cash point, won't he?
So?
So the bank will know which one, won't they? Hmm? In fact, some of them have video cameras up there, so they've got a taped record of everyone that's making a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the sooner the better.
I'll see.
Oh.
Hello, love.
And what if it won't sell? Are you going to drop the price?
I don't know.
Well, they do say it has some quite sizable reductions to generate any sort of interest.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of time to decide about that. And when I do, I shall discuss it with you first.
Well, thank you. But like I say, Mum...
Yeah, I know. It's got to be my decision.
Oh, excuse me.
You should go and check out some of these wildebeests. Hiya.
Hey, do you think they want individual fittings?
Oh, definitely.
I'm taking my tape measure. Right, lads, what we having? 4 halves of lager, a bit of shandy and a glass of white wine.
OK, let's wait.
Not for her, she's on orange juice.
You are?
No, she's right. Orange juice.
Oh, well, that'll save our new supervisor a bob or two. You were going to pay for this round, weren't you?
No, I think it's your turn, Ida. Sally bought it yesterday.
That's when you were one of us. It's different now.
Vera, cancel my white wine, would you please? I'm not stopping. See you go.
Typical, that is.
What I forgot to tell you this afternoon is, although we're going to help you all we can, well, we just feel we should warn you.
About what?
About our Terry. Look, it's hard for me as a mother, as you should know more than anybody else, having a son that...
That's what?
Well, he's a lad, isn't he?
Definitely, so?
Well, he gets into trouble, doesn't he? I mean, our Terry is old enough to know better, isn't he? But he's still a bad lad.
Maybe that's what I like about him.
Look, you don't know him. Not really. Well, only in biblical sense, but that's not the same.
Oh, isn't it?
Look, all I'm saying is it's best for you if you just forget him.
Right.
I'll have another one when you're ready, Anna.
Well, you've really done the business this time, haven't you?
What have I done now?
All I wanted was somewhere new to start afresh. Oh, it's no problem. I had the deposit. More than the deposit. I just couldn't get the mortgage.
That's not my fault.
Oh, yes, it is. You see, if number 11 doesn't sell, I have to get a second mortgage, don't I? Oh, no, Mr. MacDonald, you certainly can't have one of them. No, no. The nature of your work is far too casual.
Then get yourself a proper job.
Mum.
My God. Is there no end to your vindictiveness?
We shouldn't have gone on holiday, should we? Well, then I should have picked somewhere that would have appealed to him.
Oh, Gail, don't do this, eh?
Chop, chop, up you go. Good boy. That's it.
Gail!
Hello. Mr. and Mrs. Platt are not available.
Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Platt. Yes, this is number 8. Who is this? No, we don't want any flaming double glazing. And don't ring back here again, eh?